Morning, everybody. Today is Friday, September 7th, and it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I was up doing schoolwork since I got my computer back yesterday. Um, so it cost $75 to fix, and the problem wasn't hardware. It was an update that, because my computer always shuts down when it needs to do a critical update with Windows, it was corrupting the catch. Now, I do know on a cell phone what catch is, and I can clear that to free up space to help my cell phone run faster with my games and like YouTube, Google, things of that nature. Um, so it had to totally be deleted manually through the BIOS. So my husband now knows how to do that. The gentleman wanted to make sure that it didn't have a virus. So he also did a major virus scan with his software. Nothing came back, no backdoor, anything, Trojans or anything like that. And he checked all the hardware, the processor, the fan, things of that nature, and that wasn't a problem either. He said it's a really good computer. He did let my husband know that having a degree in computer science, that's only associates, they do not teach you this kind of stuff. They teach you how to put a computer together, how to take it apart, how to check to see if you have viruses and if there's something wrong with Windows download, things of that nature. So, because of the download didn't properly download and install, it messed up the catch. And you need the catch to not be corrupted so that it can run Windows properly. So that was the problem there. Not having my computer for almost 3 days, trying to get my work done. But I was able to get all my work done yesterday, and I was able to get one discussion done for next week in one of my classes. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game because I do have a lot of reading in both of these classes. I thought I only had my technical research and writing communications class. I thought I would only have a chapter every week. It's 2 chapters every week, basically, right now. And I'm still waiting on my health book for my human bio class. So hopefully that comes in today. It should be here today. I rented it and I paid for 2-day delivery, which isn't cheap, through UPS. So I'm just waiting for that to come in because I still have to read the chapter on the cell that was due for this week, just to make sure I did the research on my own. My teacher puts a PowerPoint thing up, and it has different slides in it with different breakdown of information. So that's what I actually used. I watched a couple videos. I went on medicalscience.gov and I did a little research there. So some of the things I put in my post, nobody put in theirs. So I've been replying to everybody that's posting and just try and get ahead of the game. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how much work I can get done. Saturdays at 1 a.m. is when my teacher for human bio will unlock everything and we can start doing quizzes and postings and things of that nature. So what I did last night is I went through the slides that she has for week 2, which officially starts Tuesday. It was 24 slides. The one for this week on the cell was 36. And I just went and read everything and did the little virtual hands-on projects that they have. And I will wait to be able to post. We are doing week 2 on tissues. And there's many parts of tissues, and we learn about the bones and cartilage and what plasma is and, things of that nature. So we will see. I'm hoping on Tuesday is when the teachers will have the grades up. But you never know with teachers. It might take them a couple extra days. I don't know if this is their only job. My math teacher last semester, he taught everything. He did 3 days online tutoring. He also taught high schools online and CCV. So sometimes he could get the grades knocked out, and sometimes it took him a couple extra days. Um, so officially, almost week one's over. 14 more to go. I have roughly 5 more classes. So for fall semester, I will have to take 3, unfortunately, and then I will take my normal 2 during the summer. So my summer, I might have to dish out some money for classes, because they only gave me partial financial aid. For this year, they basically took about $800 from me. So we'll see what happens for the summer. And then my husband graduates Linden State College with a bachelor's in programming, IT tech, and he'll have a certificate in business. And then I don't know what he's gonna do. He's got to do his internship where he had the computer fixed, and this gentleman has been doing business for 10 years, and he has a master's, so it took him a long time to graduate and get a loan to set up the company, and him and his brother run it. So he said my husband could go there and do his internship. He can't afford to pay him anything, but he doesn't need the financial support. We don't need to have to fill out extra paperwork or anything like that. So it'll only be 18 weeks just to get hands-on experience. I think you never know. They might need him for seasonal work or something. So, and then September 2019, I will be starting Linden State College. I'm not sure if I have 2 or 3 years there, because I'm going in to be an environmental lab technician. And my degree there will be natural science. And I will have a degree in STEM studies, CCV, this summer. So, a lot going on. So this technical class is going to be unusual. We had to do an outline, so of how to find a lost cell phone after reading chapters 1 and 2. Chapter 2 had nothing to do with anything that you needed to know. I went ahead and I went over chapter 3 also. So I did an actual document, and then I did an outline from that, because I don't do outlines. It could be because of my dyslexia. That doesn't work for me. So I will actually do what I want to do, or what I think should be there. And then after I do that, I sit down and I read what I have, and I read all the information I have, and I have 5 sources. And then I can do an outline and make sure, like, as a checklist for myself. And then I go and I check to make sure I have everything that I think I want in there. But I actually have to do it first. And then usually I will submit it into eTutoring. They will look at it, tell me if there's anything they feel should be fixed and why it should be fixed, and then I will revise it and then hand it in. So far, she doesn't want us to do anything like that, which is weird. She just wanted an outline. And then for week 2, which I already did that one, she wanted us, she gave us an example that we're in college still and we find this great opportunity that fits this semester for our hours. But after this semester, we may have to, of course, change our hours with the classes that we have to take. And this says non-negotiable about hours. They're looking for this like for a long time. And we have to give our opinion. Would we still apply? Would we apply and tell them in the interview that we're college students and we can't guarantee in 5 months that these are the hours we can do, and why or why not? And again, it's more just a personal view. And then you apply to only 2 people, and give your feedback on them, and they give their feedback on you. So I already did that. And I used personal experience where when I was pregnant before, and I told them and was honest I was pregnant, you couldn't tell. Um, they refused to give me the job. It was an hour interview. I highly was qualified for it. I have a culinary arts certificate. I went to trade school and I was a manager, and I've done fast food for over 20 years. So I was more than qualified for the position. And they did call me a couple of days later and said that they were not giving me the position, and this was about 10 years ago, because I was pregnant and they felt I wouldn't be able to be reliable. I've also been told when I went to another interview, at the interview, when they found out I was a single parent, that they felt I wouldn't be reliable because I was a single parent. But if I was married, that would be different. Okay. Hi. So that's a little unusual. But it does happen. You go in there, you have tattoos, they don't even want to talk to you. If your English is not the best, they will throw out your application and not even have a conversation with you. And with me having dyslexia and them hiring me as a crew member working up to be a shift leader, knowing that I had poor grammar, I really got offended for them doing that. They were just ripped up and put in the trash. So you really have to be careful, especially nowadays, because it's very, very hard to get a job. So, and I'm 40 years old, if anybody's wondering. My oldest son's 23, my youngest son is turning 10. So, yeah, it's a shame what goes on. Or, somebody knows somebody and they get the job, and 4 months later they just walk out, quit, don't care, no show, no calls. So, and let me see. Other than that, I don't think there's really too much going on. I have to re-download my games again from Steam, which sucks. It takes a while to do. But it's running a lot better on my PC than what it was. I just have a hard time right now sleeping. I went to bed at 2:30. I was freezing. It's 50 degrees out here for some reason. Wake up at 6:30, sweating. Retired. So I'll probably end up taking another little nappy nap today. And then just seeing if anybody else is posting. Apparently these people are posting a little late. I actually started to do my work 5 days early. These people just wait until last minute. They're great, not mine. So I hope everybody has a great day. Happy good morning. I did post a gaming video that was still on my laptop. Unfortunately, there was no sound. Headset doesn't pick up with my recorder. And because my computer broke 3 weeks ago, lost everything. I'm trying not to pre-record certain games. I'm just basically doing cell phone reviews, but if I find a demo that needs to be funded and I feel it's a good game, I'll record it. Play it again and record it for you guys. And I will be posting another ASMR video. My last one that I did yesterday actually got 15 views this time, which is good. So, hope everybody has a great day. Maybe today it doesn't rain and I can go play some Pokemon Go and get a little bit of exercise. Bye. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody.